I think if they're honest about it as well, they'd say the same. I think the first half an hour especially, you wouldn't know the difference if someone turned up and didn't know the levels and didn't know the sides, and you said who's the Southern Prem team. It'd be hard to tell, and you'd probably go with us the first half an hour. After 40 minutes, we're disappointed not to be ahead, and then within 2 minutes they scored 2 goals from 2 deflected shots into the box. So sometimes, you know, what can you do? I think they both deflected off me, to be fair. The second one was a heavy one, but yeah, you know, in terms of work rate and creating chances and going toe to toe, I'm really proud.
We've spoken a couple of times this season about making good starts to games and creating lots of chances, not necessarily taking them. Did you feel that was the case again tonight?
Yeah, but it's against different opposition, so I think just to create chances against, you know, quality like they have is a credit to the boys. And then there's a few big blocks, a few good saves, and yeah, a few missed chances. But like I say, just to be creating them is a real positive. So I'd rather focus on that. And then in terms of being clinical and that'll come within time. You know, we are each side and that'll come. But I think to come here and do what we've done tonight, the boys are really proud of themselves and they took loads of confidence from that tonight. I've just said to them in there, if they can replicate that work ethic and that organisation, I thought we defended well as a unit, as an 11. And I thought on the counter we were fantastic, so if we can replicate that in a Wessex League game, then we'll be a problem for a lot of teams.
Yeah, and Poole put out a very strong side today, didn't they? And obviously it was the boys' first cup semi-final. What a great performance from them, given the fact how strong Poole were.
I think as soon as they seen the games called off on Saturday for them, I knew there'd be a strong side out today, because obviously you need to get minutes into the lads, and as soon as I seen the team that they were starting, I was excited. The boys were excited, because they, you know, our lads want to play at this level, so it was an opportunity for them to measure themselves against players at this level. And I think they've done that really well, and I think some of them have now seen that they're not that far off. They just need a bit of time, more game time. But I think in terms of aggression as a football club and aggression as a team, Portland played Poole Town, I think 16 months ago, was it? So the pre-season before me and Sam come in, and I think it was 14-1 to Poole Town. So for me, to come away to Poole and concede 3 goals and be really disappointed with the 3 goals that you concede shows the progression for the whole football club, especially the lads that we've got in there. We've got lads in there who will graft, who will run, who will tackle, who will do everything. Not necessarily just for me, but for each other. Really close-knit group. So I think the future's bright. We just need to try and replicate what we've done tonight in league games.
Yeah, that is the challenge going forward, isn't it? I mean, it'd be nice to see that consistency in performance go into Saturday's game at Moneyfields. Yeah,
it would. I think it was a good game when Moneyfields come to us a few weeks ago. Very competitive, and it was a close game. They'll be strong at home, of course, but if we can come here and do that, we can go to Moneyfields and do the same. Like you say, be a bit more clinical. But yeah, so we'll go and do what we normally do. Work hard, create chances and see what happens.
Yeah, keen to improve on the Hamworthy game as well, from your last league performance.
Yeah, obviously I missed that game, but I watched it back on the VO camera, which is
what was the ref?
Nice to ref was outstanding. Nice one. Take care, mate. He actually was really good. Communicated the whole game, so, and that's all you want, you know, from a referee sometimes, just to talk to you. Even if he was saying stuff foul and stuff. Nah, he was fantastic. He's a brilliant ref. Forgot what I was saying there.
We were just talking about the how to improve the performance from Hamworthy in the last game.
So I missed that game, watched it back on the VO. Disappointing. The lads have just spoke about that in there and just they were disappointed with themselves. I think they have to start learning that when you're 2-0 down, you're still in the game of football. We actually got one back tonight when it was 2-0 and it was given offside. If that goes in, you know, it makes them worry a little bit, and if you get one more chance, you know, so they're now starting to believe that you're still in games even when you are behind. Yeah, it was important that we bounced back tonight from that Hamworthy game. We didn't want to dwell on that and start letting that come into performance on a regular basis. So I think to to lose against Hamworthy the way we did, in the manner that we did, and to come here and perform in that manner, it shows that the lads have got great character.
Obviously, performance has picked up since the start of the season. The team is gelling. Everyone can see that. Is the rest of the season now for you about trying to climb up that league table?
Yeah, definitely. I think the whole season's been about lessons and learning. I'm probably boring yet, but we've had conversations since the summer, haven't we? And I've said this season's just going to be about developing. For me as a manager, for Sam as a manager, for Kev and for the team. But no one can deny that from the start of the season to now we're improving. And I'm just excited to see where we can go from now to the end of the season. We have a points target that we want to get to. We want to get to that as soon as possible, obviously. But what we can't do is write off the rest of this season. You know, we're still not close to where we want to get to. So yeah, it's important that we start picking up points again. Yeah, we're already excited to sort of go into pre-season. I just want to give George a mention, the centre half who played tonight, George Stoll. I thought he was absolutely unbelievable. To come in at 19 years of age on your debut against Poole Town away and perform, he was our man of the match by an absolute mile. So he's a real find for us, and I'm really happy to have him.
Yeah, good performance on him today, wasn't it? How's the side looking for Saturday? Obviously, Josh Williams out suspended tonight, and Macca as well. A few injuries as well.
Yeah, we've got Liam still injured. Riley's now struggling again with his knee. Yeah, Josh Williams is suspended, unfortunately, but you know, the role he plays for us as well is massive. So he was a big loss again tonight. You look at tonight, you're missing Macca, Liam, Riley, Josh, and who else we missing? Matty Burrows, sorry.
Matty Burrows.
Sorry, Matt won't like that. So he's in there. He's been great tonight. You know, we're missing 5 big players for us. You know, if you add them to the squad tonight, it makes a big difference. On Saturday, Macca might be back. But it doesn't matter because he's suspended anyway. Josh is suspended, and then yeah, struggling with Matty still injured. He's close, but he's just not quite ready yet. And Liam and Riley are not ready, so we'll be going with a similar squad to what we put out tonight.
Yeah, so no fresh injuries from tonight's game.
No fresh injuries, no touch wood.
Good stuff. And yourself as well, after your first game back from COVID, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I felt fine, mate. Yeah. I had work, covered some ground, but no. It was nice to also give opportunities to younger lads tonight. A few of the reserve lads as well made the squad, which shows again the pathway that we're doing. So Nate Kelly come on, he's an under 18 playing in the reserves regularly, and he come on tonight, done really well, loads of energy. Lance Wilson also come on in centre mid, and I thought to get his legs going as quick as he did, and perform the way he did. It was fantastic. So not only in terms of first team is a positive, but reserves and 18s that are coming through as well. I think the club's in a good place.